Hey everyone, it's that time again. Fire Emblem Warriors time. We're slowly making our way to capital kingdom. Pretty ad over here. And just looking at where we want to go next. I think I want to go to this territory to get this Master Seal I get S rank, hopefully. Reaching Fraldaria's territory. Whatever we do, yeah, make sure you don't take this place over. Be fine.
Alright, I've got this.
Doing that rapier is gonna be tough.
Time to bring down our quarry.
Just turn me loose already.
Yeah.
My muscles will see me through.
Come back out.
I'll do my best.
I'm gonna get Marianne to do the healing this time.
A man's gotta work to get paid.
We will defend this place, come what may.
I'm not one to take on a hopeless fight.
That's new.
Let's move out. Give it up.
What are we dealing with?
All right.
Oh, you
Here
know
I
what to
go.
do.
There's nothing.
This one's gonna be a problem.
Out of the way.
All we've got
shot?
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. What can I say? I'm used to playing the hero.
Look at you!
Okay, he was sneaking around back here.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut. Resistance is futile. A taste more bitter than black as coffee.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Yes, I got it pretty close there.
All right. There's nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh, let's for it. Let's go for I'll fight his way back.
Okay. Time to attack.
Taste more bitter than black as coffee.
This place might come in handy. I'll do whatever it takes to survive. That's how I got this far.
You defeated that mini all by yourself? That's impressive.
Done and done.
That was nothing. All right. Here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Oh no, not Felix.
Give me something to smile about. Let's have a little fun.
Felix, please, you never smile.
Out of the way.
I'm dragging the others down.
Hey, that was pretty good. Out of the way.
Hey, it's my turn. Gotta keep my guard up. This one's gonna be a problem.
Stand in my way and I'll cut you down.
Let the siege try.
control. You weren't ready for me.
See? I'm good at defense too.
Perfect S rank.
Well, I certainly.
It's so nice to have yet another sword user. Master Seals.
I see.
Hang on, my OBS is lagging. Good thing I'm just going back to camp.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Time to work you into shape.
I should make the most of this.
With proper training, you'll
Let's see
be
if this shop is
unstoppable.
restocked yet.
I carry a little of everything here.
No.
Hope to see you again soon.
Wait a minute. Well, hello there. Thanks a bunch.
And back to business. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this map.
handle this.
Feeling closer to the side. You could use plot on that flight path. You could.
I fight for what's right.
I can get all these locked up and get the chest over here. Much faster than just waiting for it.
Here I come. We're going to win.
Direct into the chest.
Now is our chance. With me.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself in this. I won't let you down.
Let the battle begin.
Get this battle underway!
Alright, take it down.
That was close.
You guys stick up on me.
Shall we take up position here?
Now is our chance.
This whole can just mess around until
They
I find something better for him to do.
us.
Hey, that went pretty good. All right, there's.
I will show you no mercy. That's what you get.
Is that all we've got?
I hope that works.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
I'm not going to die yet.
improving. I'd expect nothing less from Hilda's classmates.
What a nuisance! It's under our control.
All right, here I go.
Just come guard me
I
then.
better back him.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
What a nuisance! Here goes! What a nuisance! One slip could cost me my life. This is all my
Into
fault.
the fray.
It's my turn.
Retreat!
Gotta keep my guard up. I'm going.
How can I face my comrades after this?
We're not losing to anyone!
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Alright, who we got here?
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
All right,
Just gonna
here I go.
block these guys up.
There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Now is our chance. I'm here to assist.
I'll have to take things from here.
One step closer to victory.
Gonna chase this guy coming up here. Him.
I might be in a little trouble. You weren't ready for me.
Getting things done.
Did that help? That's nothing out of the ordinary for you.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
I'm getting better every minute.
You're a tough one, and with the talent to match.
I cannot die yet.
There's Raphael.
All right, here I go. I better back him up.
Now is our chance. They cannot.
Do not think this is over.
Oh. Take it over here.
Curious to feel my blows turn sideways.
Now die!
Probably best to hold this position, right?
Not it. This guy.
Now is up. They cannot stop us.
All right, here I go. I better back him up.
Mercenary, but I'm one step closer now.
Whoa, you beat that many already?
Challenge me again after you've honed your skills.
Still a long way to go. Did you see that?
What are your thoughts?
Be the bean.
What say you?
Fuck spices. Hold that thought.
Indeed.
What's the spice?
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
I carry a little of everything here.
Here we go, exotic spices.
You've got an eye for quality, friend.
This master
Hope to
seals.
see you again soon.
We got the goods.
What say you?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I'm gonna prioritize, like, getting a variety of people in master classes.
There's nothing to fear from a stiff challenge.
Yeah, probably gonna hold off promoting Voltus because I already have Raphael as a War Master. Olinhard as a Dark Bishop is different.
I wish this was for something besides war.
Yeah, I guess I should be using Petra more. But Yuri's being good too. Well, let's see if I can use this as a full support build. Boom. Just for funsies.
Thanks to you, that went really well.
I'll master this.
We are accomplishing more together.
I didn't think I could get any stronger.
Can't wait to see it in action.
Training can be the difference between... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Time to move on.
Hey, Nadir, you see that fortress over there? You think there's any way we could slip past it instead of trying to take it?
I wouldn't recommend it, kiddo. You know they'd just get us from behind if we tried.
Yeah, you're probably right. Come to think of it, what are you even doing here? I don't remember requesting extra muscle.
Ah, don't be like that. I gotta find a souvenir to bring back, since I borrowed all those ships.
What kind of souvenir are you hoping to find in Fargus?
In case it had escaped your notice, Nadir, the Federation Army strictly forbids plundering enemy territory.
Is that so? Well, if I can't get any actual souvenirs, I'd better have some rip-roaring stories to share when I get home.
If we manage to topple Ferdia, I can guarantee it'll be the rip-roaringest story you'll ever tell. But before we get there, I guess we'll need to do something about that fortress.
I'm sure the king is well aware by now that we're advancing towards Ferdiad. And you should know that the lord of this territory, Duke Fraldarius, is also called the Shield of Fargus.
Wait a second. Didn't one of our old classmates become the Duke of Fraldarius? You know, that one guy, Sylvain, I think.
It was Felix. There's also
The
a
other
chance
guy.
his father, the former Duke, will be here as well.
And of course, there will be plenty of soldiers inside that fort. We will need to proceed with utmost caution.
You remember your classmates,
Practically
Mr.
hear
and
your
Sylvie?
teeth chattering,
Hilda.
Lawrence. Don't worry, I'll protect you.
I am perfectly capable of protecting myself, thank you. You just focus on your job and leave me to mine.
We need to be ready for anything here. We're going all out this time, folks, so spare no effort.
Didn't we just kick Felix's butt? I can do it again. Flash is here. Pick him up. Through here. We have explosives?
There's no time to waste.
In here.
I'm ready to be battling. I'll do my best.
Okay, let's try it.
A head-on assault would work as well as trying to break a boulder with our skulls.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off. You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Is this okay?
We can't exhaust our troops before we hit the capital. So we're going to blast open the gates and take them by storm before they have a chance to react. First, we'll need to secure the surrounding area to create a path to the gate for our combat engineers.
All right, let's take them by storm.
Now, let us bring it down!
Stay back!
We've almost got the area secured. But how are we going to blast open the gates?
Fire magic and barrels of alcohol. The force from the blast should... Well, I won't spoil the surprise.
When in doubt, blow things up. Fire Emblem way. I guess it would be great if something happened like Awakening.
Now we should be able to proceed to the front gate without issue.
Excellent. Engineers, do your thing. Everyone else, guard them while they work.
The Federation is plotting something, but we'll put an end to that. It's time for our ambush.
I figured they wouldn't just sit back and watch. Defend our engineers at all costs.
Stay back! You can count on me. I'll do my best.
What's everyone else do?
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Fine.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't slack off.
Troops on standby are to support the engineers. They must finish their preparations as quickly as possible.
If the enemy gets too close, they won't be able to set everything up. We need to take down the surrounding enemies now.
No time to slow down. I have to do this. I won't run away.
Whatever their scheme is, we can't let them do it. Open the east and west gates, and clear away the enemy from the front.
Stay back!
The enemy is preventing the engineers from working. We must do something immediately. The gate...
Master.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Begin. Our teamwork is becoming excellent.
Got it.
Yummy over here.
Time to make a name for myself.
Gates to the right and left have opened. All who are able, fight your way inside and run riot!
Have to be careful. I appreciate it. All right, let's take them by storm. All right, take it down.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Here goes.
Now there should be fewer enemies targeting the engineers.
Here.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself. Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Aren't you still busy? No.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Time to make a name for my... Hey, it's my turn.
They're attacking the engineers. We have to help them.
Working on it.
You weren't for me.
think these are Longhorns.
They're almost ready.
Talk about flashy! You blew that massive gate wide open!
That blast was everything I'd hoped it'd be. But it looks like there's another gate ahead.
Wonderful! The troops who aided the engineers can now rejoin the battle!
You can count on me.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. Please, excuse me. Is this okay? I'll give it a try.
Greatness demands it!
Hey, buddy.
I won't let you take another step into Fargus.
How about you take another step with us?
I'd like to avoid killing him if we can.
I will fulfill my duty as a knight. Prepare yourself.
No time to slow down. Have to be careful.
I'm fighting for His Majesty. I can't lose now.
Stay back.
You're strong. I don't know if I can beat you on my own.
Stop fighting, dude. We're all the same.
Coach Dimitri wouldn't want you to die. If you care for him, you'll surrender.
Okay. I give up.
He'll take real good care of you, Ashy.
All right, we're gonna blast through the other gate. Protect the engineers.
Go again, Felix.
I'm going out there. I don't have it in me to stand by and watch.
It's not over.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Yay.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Cannot let them destroy another gate. Take out the engineers.
More enemies? We have to stop them.
Yoda, you can get this.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off. All right, time to take them by storm. I won't run away.
The enemy is preventing the engineers from working. We must do something immediately.
I didn't see already.
He's going after the engineers. Stop him!
I see no reason to spare invaders who force their way into our home.
I'm not a child.
Alright, come back here.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Do whatever you can to protect the engineers. If they're killed, we'll be forced to withdraw.
I'll try.
All right, take it down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take over.
I've got this.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
Take a breather. Saw you once.
We're safe now.
Here it comes! Take this! You're done!
Is this it?
Time to make a name for myself. Hey, it's my turn. I'm not a child.
We won't make it in time. Hurry!
Not much longer now. Defend the engineers.
Take
Splendid. We are able to invade the fortress. Now it is but a simple matter of overwhelming them with numerical superiority.
Reinforcements are on their way. Protect the Duke and Lord Rodrigue until they get here. It's time to swoop in and take the stronghold. Advance!
That was easy.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Not a problem.
Actually,
Begin. I am advancing.
Not a problem. I've got this.
then
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Sky Spirit watches over me. I'm swapping in. The staples will be falling. Away! Farewell. You are mine! Not yet.
It is an honor to die for Vargas.
Fool! What is the point if you don't survive the battle?
Yeah, right.
You are mine! I'm not a
Lord Felix, I leave the rest to you.
Hear me! We will all make it through this and achieve victory together!
Yes, my lord.
You are mine!
Can't get in there yet.
All enemies will be falling!
Cleared out most of them. Not much left to do now.
Hello, Rugby.
Our comrades have fought too bravely for us to stand idly by.
I'd hoped to hold out until reinforcements arrived. They forced my hand.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
What it is here, Rugby.
Time to dive into the fray.
You shall not take one more step towards Verdiat.
Up here.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Away!
I must heal him quickly. This is nothing.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'm raring to go.
Thank you, I needed that. I'm fine.
I'm raring to go.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. Now I can get back to the fight.
We allowed the priest to heal him. Now our battle will be prolonged.
Out of here.
Not yet. I can still fight.
In the name of Bridget!
Boxing me in. This doesn't bode well.
All enemies will be falling.
Third round!
This is nothing.
All enemies will be falling.
Third round!
Hey, don't try to show off, old man. If you're spent, just fall back.
Huh. It's nice to know you're concerned for me.
I'll go in front.
Forgive me, people of Fraudaris. I have no choice but to retreat.
All right. We just need to take out one more general, and then we win. You weren't ready for me.
I can't hold out much longer. I need to escape while I still can.
Any more surprises?
Great work, everyone. Time to celebrate our... Huh?
The margrave.
Elite soldiers of Gautier, advance! Crush the southern weaklings!
Kingdom reinforcements are here. If they want to fight, we're going to have to engage.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry.
Is it my turn?
Rodrigue, retreat with the Duke. I have secured an escape route for you. Leave the rest to me. Matthias, you fool! Return to us alive. Promise me. How long has it been since I covered an escape? I've missed this ride.
Risking life and limb so your friends can escape? It's hard not to admire that famous Fargus chivalry.
Let's take them by storm.
What's the matter? Did you think Fargus's wall of ice would shatter so easily?
Down, old man.
If my fortunes have dried up, then I'll take as many of you as I can with me. Such is the way in progress. I'm sorry, Rodrigue. Lambert and I will be waiting for you on the other side.
Sorry about your dad, Sylvain.
That's another victory for us. Well done, everyone.
It would appear the Kingdom forces have withdrawn. I guess that means we've won.
Woohoo! All right! That was some tough opposition, but we've gotten pretty tough ourselves.
Really? Because it still feels like you're barely trying out there, Hilda.
Do you see how much I'm sweating? I don't think I could try harder even if I wanted to.
At this rate, we really will be able to mount an attack on Ferdiat.
Hey! What's that supposed to mean? Don't tell me you thought Claude was lying.
No, it's just... I guess it's starting to feel real now. You know what I mean, right, Marianne?
Yes. Let's all do our best.
Claude? You don't seem all that happy about our win.
Did you see Margrave Gautier's last stand? He sacrificed himself so his allies could escape. Let me ask you something. What do you think about chivalry and the other knightly virtues?
I mean, I know you want me to make you feel better about what happened to Hercules over there, Randolph. But I mean, it's not all bad.
I admire it, actually. But it's not like it has any place in a mercenary group.
Really? You certainly hide it well. I can't say it speaks to me, but all the same. Watching someone as famed and respected as Margrave Gautier die for the sake of others, it was something to behold. I admire how knights are willing to sacrifice themselves for their friends without any hesitation. I really do. But it occurred to me that so long as we're fighting the kingdom, with its long tradition of knighthood, there are going to be a lot more sacrifices. It reminds me just how important it is that we end this war as quickly as possible. And once we do, we have to create a world where deaths like these are no longer necessary.
As honorable as that sounds, I was not aware that was our objective here.
Oh, we're still doing this to safeguard Leicester's future, and to free ourselves of the Church's antiquated customs. None of that's changed. But I believe that beyond all this fighting lies a future where lives will no longer have to be sacrificed. A world where everyone will be free to live however they choose.
As long as it doesn't involve murder.
People being able to live as they please. That certainly does sound amazing.
It sounds like something worth risking our lives for.
If anyone can make it happen, Claude can. No. Wait, I take that back. All of us can.
Now that's a future worth believing in.
I'll believe in it too.
Well then, Your Majesty. Shall we press on?
You bet. Let's go end this war. We won't stop till we reach Ferdiad.
War feeds my body and mind.
I want to grow even more.
Good, but not enough.
I'm not there yet.
Witness Brigid pride. War feeds my body and mind. I work to grow.
Look at the team, Ash.
Listen well, Sylvain. You are to be the next Margrave Gautier. I expect you to stand in my stead against foreign threats, and to protect your king, your people, your friends, and your family.
What's left of it?
Which, of course, I failed. Forgive me, Sylvain. I know I was a terrible father.
So this is the part where you command me to succeed my father, right?
Yes. The Srang forces are growing bolder in response to the Federation's invasion. We dare not leave so important a position as the Margrave of Gautier vacant.
I respectfully accept, of course. I've been bracing for this since the moment my father departed. Me, the head of House Gautier. What will my brother say?
I doubt he will have much to say at all at this point. But we will send word to the western outposts nonetheless.
Sylvain, you have my deepest apologies. It was only because the Margrave sought to secure our escape that he...
Don't apologize. It would make my father's sacrifice meaningless. What he did wasn't for pride, house, or the kingdom. He gave his life to protect his friends. It was what he wanted to do. My father did whatever brought him the most satisfaction. That's how he lived his whole life. I promise you, he had no regrets. In fact, when he left the castle, he was beaming in a way I'd never seen before.
But if we'd only fought with a little more skill, the Margrave wouldn't have died at all.
We're at war, Felix. No matter how hard you fight, there are going to be times you just can't win. House Fraldarius fought well. The battle was so brutal that even Ash had to surrender.
Sylvain.
No. All of my hatred is reserved for these invaders. This foreign threat. They take everything from us and think nothing of it.
That's not fair. Feel bad.
Golden wildfire. 2 kings. The Federation army moves through Fraldarius like lightning. It will not be long until they march on the capital city of Ferdiad. However, it is unclear how the Federation forces will be able to capture Ferdiad, let alone seize control of the entire kingdom. What is the true purpose of their invasion?
Dimitri, we just want to talk. Open up.
What is it, Arvel?
Perhaps you've forgotten by now, but think back to the battle at ALL. Amidst that blazing battlefield was a man named Myson assisting Fleisch. Do you remember him?
Vaguely.
Yeah, now that you mention it. We were all so distraught over Judith's death, completely forgotten.
I have to say, your companions don't seem particularly concerned about the true nature of your powers.
That is true.
But have you yourself forgotten as well? About Tomas and what you witnessed at the monastery 3 years ago?
Huh. Yes, I did, yeah. I think I see what you're getting at, though. Tomas and Myson had similar powers, and they were probably working together. Which means maybe maybe your power.
We did manage to dodge that conversation years ago,
Is everyone here? There's something I'd like to discuss with you all.
Ferdiad is already in our sights. What exactly is there for us to talk about now?
Don't tell me you're calling off the attack.
No, of course not. This is actually something I've been mulling over for a while now. Let's say we win the next battle and manage to get the kingdom to surrender. What's next for Fodlan? We don't have the power to rule the kingdom, nor any interest in doing so.
I imagine we'd work out some sort of joint governance plan with the Empire, then negotiate the rest from there. Although, given the difference in power between us and the Empire, most of the kingdom's territory would likely go to them.
Exactly. And what would Edelgard's next project be? Leicester, making us a vassal of the Empire. The Empire takes control of us, and Fodlan's one big happy family again. I don't think that would come as a shock to anyone.
So, what are we gonna do about it?
We yank out the root of this conflict ourselves. We'll bring the war to an end on our own terms.
And by root, I assume you are referring to the Central Church?
I am. They're the one and only reason we're cooperating with the Empire, right? The Church wields their authority like some sort of righteous cudgel. The problem is, said authority was never theirs to begin with. They need to be stopped. That's the Empire's entire moral argument for this war. If they were to continue fighting after the Church is eliminated, it would be nothing more than blatant aggression.
But is it even possible to destroy the Central Church without conquering Fargus?
That's why we're going straight for the capital. Dimitri's going to answer that question for us.
Interesting. And what will he decide, hmm?
What would Dimitri do? I mean, the kingdom doesn't really see any issue with the church, so we'll probably go.
I guess he'll want the kingdom to become a vassal state of the Federation, and...
Just stop. Honestly, you are beyond belief sometimes. Have we not gone over why that's impossible? Our actions will effectively force him to cut ties with the Church.
What I meant is, we're gonna make him cut ties with the Church?
Exactly.
But the King of Fargus made a commitment to the Central Church when he granted them sanctuary. Decisions of that nature are not so lightly reversed.
Right?
Of that, I have no doubt. But if he refuses, this senseless war will only continue. The kingdom's lands will be ravaged, its people hurt or killed. I know Dimitri doesn't want that. And neither do we.
Ending this war with as few sacrifices as possible is something we should all be able to agree on. And if you do the math and weigh which option involves the fewest casualties, the answer is quite obvious.
I see your point. It does sound like it would be worth trying to convince him.
But would they do something so dishonorable? Fargus places a high value on chivalry, after all.
That's what I've been trying to say.
I don't know. But it's not going to matter unless we can actually get in a position to ask.
Hilda's right. We'll have to deal with this after the next battle, and that's assuming we can defeat Dimitri and his army. As always, I'm counting on you all to get us there.
Keep pushing on.
Here's what I had in mind. I've got this under control.
One step at a time.
Somebody.
Care to make yourself useful?
Chores.
Counting on you both.
Come on, we'll do it together.
Right. Let's get this out of the way.
We all must do our fair share.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Oh, thanks. Did you know this was one of my favorites?
How'd you know I love this stuff? You must be more clever than I thought.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I carry a little of everything here.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Some more. Repeat.
Time to work you into shape. Can't wait to see how you do.
Maybe fun.
What'd you bring the 5 of us together for, Yuri? We beating someone up? Because I'm always ready for that kind of thing.
I mean, technically you're right.
It is always the same with you, Balthus. How can you possibly be so uncouth in my presence? Not to mention our dear frail Happy here. Stop thinking with your fists and use your brain.
Who you calling frail, Coco?
It was a figure of speech, dear Happy. Nothing more.
We've been topside for a while, and you guys haven't changed a bit. You really think I'd call you out here just to lay a beating into someone? We're too busy for that. I've got a favor to ask of you all. Oh, and you as well, if that's all right.
Just tell me what it is.
If this is the crew you've gathered, it must be important. Count me in.
That was almost suspiciously easy. But I'm not going to look this gift horse in the mouth. Let me fill you in on the details in that case. Some old friends of ours, rogues from Abyss, are in trouble. They've been caught up in some kind of struggle, and now bandits are after them. Considering the circles they run in, we're the only people willing to help them. Which means it's on us.
Got it. Definitely still in.
You should know better than to take Yuri at face value. No doubt much of what he said is true, but I am certain there is another angle to it as well, one which benefits himself.
I take care of my own. That's all.
I think the point is that there are folks from Abyss who need help, right? So let's quit bickering and go help already.
Good point. This is no time for anyone to be arguing with the shady lady here.
How dare you! I am not the one who is constantly scheming at one thing or the other.
Yuri Bird? Coco?
Hey, save some of that fire for the fighting.
Yeah, you can air all your grievances at the bad guys.
Exactly.
You're actually smart sometimes, friend.
Sometimes. Excuse you.
So you usually think the things I say are dumb? Hey, wait, maybe you're right.
Yeah, but you're funny, so it all evens out.
It always seems to work out that way, doesn't it?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, Yuri, it's time for the thing. You know, the thing to get us fired up before we roll out. You used to do it in Abyss all the time.
Our house doesn't exist anymore. But if it means we can finally get going, very well. Let's do this, wolves. Oh, and you too, Mark.
Loud cats.
Seems like our friends fled into the mountains. To get there, we'll need to take these strongholds.
No! Enemies! I gotta get out of here!
We're here, and we won't let any of you die!
Nah.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission now.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
My turn.
This stronghold will fall!
Help, please! The attack out of nowhere! Said one of us had a bounty on their head and told us to turn them over.
They were probably talking about me. Well, that's something.
There were plenty of folks with bounties on their heads in Abyss. But no one can begin to match the rich price on yours.
You're the one who summons monsters, yeah? Happy or whatever? Well, time to open up.
You've got the wrong person. I don't have any idea how to summon monsters. I swear.
It was all our fault. Oh, besides me, pro tag.
Thank you. And I'm sorry to ask, but can you please rescue the folks in the mountain too?
The fantastic king of grappling is on the case.
Here goes. Yeah, I got it.
Pardon my inept. I suppose I'm more useful than a scarecrow.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Wait, they think that person is me? Well, I don't want that on my conscience. Guess I better...
That time already.
Wait, why is there a monster over there? Must have had the wrong person. Come on!
I'm guessing they'll follow the path to the monsters now. Yeah?
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission now.
I've got this. Take a breather.
I guess we'll attack here.
It seems news of your beauty has not spread as fast as that of your abilities. If you are being confused with a random man.
Fine by me. Still, do you think that mage was working for the lady who kidnapped me?
Yeah, I got it.
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert what meager ability I possess.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission now. We'll bring it down in no time.
Yeah,
Time to wreck stuff. Just in case.
I can still fight!
Death is coming! It's over!
Let him on.
I'm on it. No, just leave it to me.
Yeah, I got it. My turn?
It's almost done over here.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission now.
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert what meager... Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert what...
Easy there. You're all right now.
Happy! Hey, you'll be real proud of me. I didn't sell you out or nothing.
It would seem their leader has made himself known.
Righto. This.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Pardon my ineptitude.
Here goes.
Starting the mission now. Watch and learn.
You're rather famous, aren't you? Yes, I imagine you'd fetch a tidy sum.
You capture me? Not likely.
Smash that stronghold into rubble!
Let me get in here.
What are you staring at? Bow before me.
How lucky! Now, I must say, I didn't expect anyone would come to the aid of these rogues.
I will gather everyone.
Starting the mission now. Somebody wants to die.
How lovely! Normally I like surprises, but I'm finding this to be most unwelcome.
Is it over yet?
Give it up!
Help me! The enemy is some distance away. I will try to use my sorry excuse for magic to attack.
What was that? Magic?
Ow! What is she even aiming at?
Oh dear. It seems my other side has been doing some experimenting, and my magic got a bit out of hand as a result.
Bow before me.
So, does that mean you can stop it now? Because we're getting burned alive over here.
Apologies, but I fear my meager intellect is not up to the task.
Hey, this is your magic. You were always causing problems like this in Abyss, too.
Yes, and I can only apologize most profusely. Though, if it helps, I will gladly forfeit my life.
It won't. Just hurry up and do something about it already.
I'm afraid the magic my other side developed is experimental. And sadly, most experiments end up as dismal failures.
Didn't think I'd have to be more worried about friendly fire than the actual enemy. Out of the way!
It seems the goddess has not forsaken us quite yet, for I was able to put a stop to it.
Oh look, here comes the big boss. Better get this over with.
Let's do it. Can everyone move out?
Starting the mission.
you think me just some slapdash bandit, you have another thing coming. A bell before me.
I understand this is how such folks make their living, and I have certainly been there. But these rogues are our rogues, and we are going to protect them.
Yeah, hands off our rogues.
Yeah, hands off our... Hey, wait a second! When did this lot become our rogues?
Unfortunate.
This pathetic bunch is actually giving me trouble. Let's make this. You won. Flee my sight!
Let's do this!
I hate this! It's not over. Someone always gets in my way.
You're always getting in our way. You brought this on yourself.
Looks like it's over. You folks go on ahead. I want to talk to these rogues.
That's nice, I guess.
A hard life sharpens the senses. I'll take what I can get.
This should come in handy.
Prowess means nothing without resolve.
Now that's how it's done.
Thanks for the help. Things would have been pretty hairy with just the four of us. I mean, we've got this guy pulling bounty hunters in from across the continent.
Hey!
And this gal summoning monsters.
Not my fault. Also, totally necessary.
And finally, the Grand Sorceress who rained pain down on friend and foe alike.
Even your condemnation is far too kind. I was of no help whatsoever.
That one's gonna be nice.
Hey, everyone did what they could, and we all had a hand in the victory.
Yeah, it worked out in the end, so buck up!
It was nice to blow off some steam at any rate.
And I'm certain my other self was pleased to do more field tests with the new spell. Though at the expense of my complete and utter mortification.
Well, I've still got my complaints, but I suppose I gained something from this too.
Oh yeah? What's that?
I went ahead and hired the folks we saved. I made it look like I was doing them a favor, and those in debt never seem to ask questions of their saviors. I'd been feeling a bit short-handed anyway, so it all worked out.
You're always looking for an angle, Yuri. That's the one thing about you that never changes.
What do you mean, the one thing? What are you trying to say? What else changed?
You know, Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, so now I haven't changed? Do you even know what you're saying? Or are words just falling out of your mouth faster than your brain can make them?
Pretty much, yeah. Clearly B hasn't changed either.
Well, I have certainly changed. Alas, I have lost all of my hopes and dreams.
Are you kidding? That is 100% you.
You four really are old friends.
We're quite the quartet, all right. But hey, why don't you make it a quintet?
You want me to join the polycule?
Plus, I could use some help babysitting this lot. They call us the Abyssal Four, but now that we're 5, we'll have to change that name.
Psst. Constance, Did anyone ever call us that?
It's hard to say. Sadly, my feeble memory has all but wasted away.
We're probably called that. I mean, it's not like Yuri Bird to just make things up.
Hey, what's with you guys? Do you want to be a part of this group or not? And here I was thinking we'd all go out and celebrate our victory. I guess it's just gonna be the two of us, friend.
Sure, I guess.
No fair. It should at least be the three of us.
Hey, if you're paying, you know I'm in. Also, you're right. I think we were called the Abyssal Four at some point.
Wherever you lead, dear Yuri, I shall follow, for I have no desires of my own. I will happily feast upon whatever meager morsels you see fit to scatter before me. Enough yapping. Let's get out of here already.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Gonna have these other support too.
Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great.
Wait, for me?
Great. I love this stuff. Someone knows my weakness. Thanks.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there.
Hey, thanks. It's nice to have a friend who knows what I like.
You've prepared exactly what I desire to eat. I'm glad that you've been paying attention.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Yeah, let's get this done.
I hope to prove at least as useful to you as a pile of discarded rubbish.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
Hunger is the
Beat us
true
last
enemy.
Dang.
Hey, this is great.
I'm on a roll today.
Wow, that hit the spot! I'm so glad we're friends.
Oh, thanks. Did you know this was one of my favorites?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Been a while since we've been in Brigada.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there.
Oh, this is the best! Let's eat!
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Hold on, I got alpha others. There you be, Sarvel. Crossing the ocean in an enormous boat will certainly be a novel experience for you. I swear, this army is unparalleled when it comes to cooking up harebrained schemes. But I shall hold my tongue for so long as they put food on your table. Oh boy.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing?
Hey, Ash. Not much, just perusing this tactics book. Have you read it before?
I sure have. It was popular in Leicester a few years back, if I remember right. I picked it up myself back at the monastery, but it was so dense it took me ages to finish.
It's a pretty tough one, I'll give you that. There's some great stuff in here too, if you can get past the writing.
Hold on. You were born in a remote mountain village in Ordelia territory, right?
Yeah. What's your point?
I guess I'm just impressed you can handle such an obtuse book, given your upbringing. I mean, nobles and the children of rich families are taught to read by default, but most commoners never get the opportunity. Honestly, I've been wondering who taught you ever since our time at the academy. I hope I didn't offend you. I'm just curious.
It's fine. I learned from my mom. Adoptive mom, that is. Looking back on it now, it is kind of weird that someone as smart as her was off living in the middle of nowhere like that.
I'm sure she must have had a reason for being there.
Hard to say. She never liked talking about her past, so I don't know much beyond what I saw for myself.
At the very least, it's obvious she was well educated. That's clear just from looking at you. Not only can you read and write, but you know arithmetic and how to navigate with a map, too.
Do I know arithmetic?
In that sense, you're not so different from the average noble or knight raised in the lap of luxury.
Oh, thanks.
You really think? Yeesh, you're gonna make a gal blush. I only have my mom to thank for raising me so well, though.
Yeah, she must have been an incredible woman. You know, I didn't know how to read myself until I met Lenato.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I never really saw the other mercs in my company with a book in their hands. Except for the captain, of course. Makes me wonder where my mom learned all that. But it's not like I can ask her now. She's gone.
Oh.
Ash and Ignatz should start a book club.
Yuri's still not back yet? It's been 5 days. What's this? A letter? Not like him to leave his stuff lying around. I wonder if it says anything about where he went. Oh, it's just sitting there. Can't hurt to take a peek, right? Are you well? Eating enough? I worry about you all the time. Thank you for sending money always. I want to see you soon. Huh. Is this letter for Yuri? It's got a different name on it.
Having fun?
Yuri? Wow, you really snuck up on me. When did you get back?
Just now. More importantly, why are you snooping through things that don't belong to you?
You left it out.
Choose your next words carefully, if you don't want them to be your last.
I mean, he obviously saw me read it.
I'm sorry. It was just sitting out in the open, so I thought it'd be okay if I read it. I was worried you weren't coming back.
Never mind. I can't imagine you'd have a reason to pry into my affairs. I suppose this is what I get for taking off without telling anyone. And for being so careless.
You for owning your responsibilities.
Yeah, I thought you'd be the last person to leave something like this behind. You must have left in a hurry.
You could say that.
What if I did mind my own business?
I see. Well, it must have been important. But I know it's none of my business.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't mind. The letter is from my mother. She's always been prone to illness, but lately her condition has grown worse. I try to visit whenever she asks to see me. Obviously, there are times when I can't go, but I have to take all the time I can get, right? I never know which visit will be my final chance to see her.
I understand. Once someone's gone, they're gone. But wait, the name on that letter, is that your real name? So Yuri's an alias and you're really
No need to say it. And yes, What parent would call their kid by an alias anyway?
Fair point. It's a nice name, though. Why hide it?
In my line of work, it pays to have more than a few names. And don't go telling anyone about this. You won't like to find out what happens if you do.
What is it? Reginald?
I
Reggie?
won't. Promise. And if I do slip up,
Body is ready.
you're free to do your worst. In any case, I am sorry for prying. And for what it's worth, I hope your mom gets better soon.
If it were easy to cure, then we wouldn't even be talking about it. But I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
Today's battle wasn't half bad. Minus that close call, I guess. I tell you, when I charged ahead and saw all those archers waiting for me, a single thought flashed through my mind. Not how I'd like to go, but that's life, I guess. I was sure I was done for.
What are you talking about? It was so windy, there was no way they could have gotten a clean shot at you. You completely wiped them out. Are you telling me you didn't plan it that way?
I mean, I knew a breeze was blowing, but still.
You're right. You would have been Balthus-sized target practice if the wind died down. But you bet your life that it wouldn't, right? That's something only you could pull off. I never would have taken those odds.
It was all lady luck, pal. Pure and simple. Where's this coming from, anyway? I thought you hated all that gambling on life and death stuff.
I did, but you're living proof that it can have a place on the battlefield. You roll the dice and get the job done. Can't argue with success. I have to accept that your way actually works. All I can do is hope you win your bets every time.
Thanks for saying that, but what happened today wasn't calculated at all. Things were going great, then I got carried away and made a stupid mistake. It just so happened that the wind was blowing the right way. Otherwise, I'd be dead.
This man don't got any brain cells. Let's not pretend.
You mean it was all just a coincidence? Well then, color me surprised.
It was a complete fluke, honest. That's why I was gonna tell you I've learned my lesson. That I'm done gambling with my life.
Really? That's the best idea you've ever had.
But since you admitted my way has merit, I think I'll keep rolling the dice. I gotta do what works for me, you know? Can't let one close call make me lose my nerve.
Wait, what? Isn't that what almost got you killed today? I take it back. You are definitely gonna die. Please stop.
Nope. Too late. A warrior doesn't go back on their word after all. We might have had some misunderstandings along the way, but what's important? That you learned to accept me for who I am, right?
Not right.
In that case, what about you saying you weren't gonna bet your life on this stuff anymore? A warrior doesn't go back on their word after all.
That doesn't count. I only said I was gonna tell you.
Sure, whatever you say. Your logic is flawed, but it makes a tiny bit of sense.
I know, right? You're a good sport, pal. If you still want to grumble about it, we can hash things out later when we're celebrating our victory.
Fine, I can live with that. It's a tough job, but someone's got to talk some sense into you. Constance, is that you? I don't think I've ever seen you train during the day.
Good day to you, though I fear my presence is as a storm cloud in an otherwise clear sky. My sincerest apologies for subjecting you to this wretched sight. I shall vacate the premises at once to spare you any further distress.
No, wait, don't go. Since you're here, why don't we train together? You're here because you're trying to achieve your dream, right?
Though it pains me to deny such kind words, of which I am truly unworthy. I am afraid my dream will likely never come to pass. This pathetic excuse for athleticism you see before you is nothing but a futile attempt to strengthen my frail body and stave off death. How could I possibly ask an exemplary warrior such as yourself to squander your time with one such as I?
Training so you don't die is as good a reason as any. I'd say that's why I'm doing it too. See? Our goals are the same, so there's no reason not to work together.
Well, since you have given it much more consideration than I deserve.
What a workout! I'm beat.
To think my other side would be able to keep up with such rigorous training.
You okay, Constance?
Never better. In fact, I am just getting started. Are you leaving so soon?
All right, let's go again. But it's strange how you're suddenly so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
I surprise even myself sometimes. Making my dreams a reality takes effort, you know. I cannot allow something so trifling as exhaustion to stand in my way. Who knows how long things would take if I did? Therefore, I shall spare no opportunity to train today. And tomorrow, all of Fodlan will behold my military prowess.
That's all well and good. But then why didn't you want to train before?
I told you there were extenuating circumstances. Had I known you would respond in such a manner, I would have asked for your assistance much earlier. Oh, I just had a brilliant idea!
I've got a bad feeling about this.
We can train together and conduct magical experiments at the same time! You see, I've invented this particular spell that imbues the palms with a suction power that makes dropping one's weapon a hindrance of the past.
Just go for it.
Sure, why not? I'll try anything once. Go for it.
Splendid! Let us begin, shall we?
One side has an overabundance of confidence, while the other is clearly lacking it. Maybe the two balance each other out.
What are you blathering on about? Let us be on with it!
Oh, hey, Happy. You sure like the outdoors, huh?
I guess you could say that. Probably because I grew up in a forest. Or maybe it's because I was forced to live in Abyss all that time.
Oh, that's right. You were at Garrigmok too. I wasn't there for very long, but I never would have guessed there was a whole town hiding just below my feet.
Well, it was. I should know. What about you, though? What did you do before hopping into the mercenary business?
Before that? Well... I lived with my mom in a village deep in the mountains. Feels like forever ago now. Oh, I call her my mom, but we weren't actually related. She was more like a foster parent.
So what was she like? I don't suppose she was interested in magical research, was she?
I don't know about research, but yeah, she knew how to use magic.
Interesting. How did you two end up living together?
I don't really know the details. I can't remember anything from before I was with her. Apparently, I was a foundling. Sadly, finding a starving, abandoned child isn't that uncommon. But for her to take me in and raise me as her own, I think my mom was someone special.
Yeah, I guess. She was probably a good person.
What
Something
you
on
happy?
your mind, Happy?
I was just wondering why someone who could use magic was living in a remote mountain village.
You know, someone told me one time that she wasn't actually from there. But when I asked her about it, she just gave me this sad smile.
Very interesting.
Seriously, Happy, what's going on? Does it have something to do with my mom?
No, it's nothing. Sorry to bring it up. I was just letting my imagination get the better of me. Sorry if I upset you. Really.
Fine.
I'm fine, don't worry about it. No big deal. Besides, I'm sure you had your reasons, right? If you ever feel like talking about it, I'm always here.
Thanks. Just some old demons of mine.
Happens to the best of us. Don't sweat it. You want to head back and get something to eat?
Sure. Oh, and we can pick some berries on the way. I think I saw some a little bit ago.
What kind? After all my time in the mountains, I'm something of a berry expert myself.
Okay, let's see what nonsense we're getting into.
Once again, I have accomplished a most triumphant feat.
Oh, this theme music is promising.
Behold, my awe-inspiring talent! From these hands is new magic born! But I mustn't rest on my laurels quite yet. Nay, I must aim for ever more spectacular heights!
Hey, Constance, you got a second?
Claude, of all people, you may enter.
Up to some of your old experiments, huh? Perfect timing.
How dare you speak of me as though I am some non-entity to be slotted into your schedule?
Whoa, okay. Hang on. I just heard you were researching some interesting magic.
Ha ha ha! You have heard correctly! I have created a new spell which can affect both the style and length of one's hair! There is no questioning, this heralds a revolution that will sweep all of Fodlan!
Revolutions aside, that sounds like an incredible spell. Care to give me a little demonstration? This is great. If I can change my hairstyle at will, I'll be able to slip out of all kinds of sticky situations.
But please.
Of course! And you shall be my first test subject!
Your first? Hold on. This idea's not sounding quite so clever anymore.
Take this!
Did it work?
Beyond my wildest imaginings! Why, your hair is now more resplendent than ever!
Let me see it.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I still don't know... Wait, why is my head hard? Ow! It's so sharp it hurt my hand! I really don't think this hairstyle's gonna catch on. I look like an angry cat that fell into a bathtub.
Let me see it.
And now you know what it means to be ahead of your time. Unconventional though it may be, your hairstyle is objectively flawless.
This isn't exactly ideal for keeping a low profile. The couldn't even wear a hat without tearing right through the thing.
Inconceivable! You are given the rare honor of being the subject of my magic, yet all you can think to do is whinge and complain! If that is to be your response, why did you rush to my side the moment I completed the experiment?
Yeah, I guess things turned out a bit differently than I'd been led to believe. Still, it is some pretty incredible magic. I doubt anyone else could even come close.
You sound as though you're consoling me, yet I have not failed in the slightest.
No, I'm not calling it a failure per se. It's just that the applications might be rather,
You will come to rue those words.
Let me see it! I gotta finish that support chain, I gotta.
Oh, it's Shammy.
Shammy.
Ah, Happy.
Strange. I didn't take you for the praying type.
Good. I'm not.
Thought so. Then what are you doing here?
Just looking for some peace and quiet. This place seemed like the best option.
Got it. Should I leave you be then?
You're fine. I've had enough silence anyway. You don't strike me as the praying type either. What brings you here?
Same reason as you, I guess. I just wanted some more quiet. But I don't mind if you're here, Shammy.
Alright. Mind if I ask you something then?
You just did. Kidding. Go for it.
It just occurred to me, but you used to live in Abyss, right? Under Garreg Mach? Did you ever see a pagan altar or statue down there?
Ah, you mean that big hunk of metal with the giant wings? Yeah, it's pretty hard to miss. Hold on, you know about Abyss? Did you go down there when you were a knight?
No, before that. Have you heard of the Dagda and Bridget War? After my side lost to the Empire, I was stranded in Fodlan. Somehow I wound up in Abyss. Soon after I started living there, I ran into trouble with someone from the church. Fortunately, Rhea noticed me, and I got hired by the Knights of Saros.
Let me guess. You got into it with Elfie, didn't you?
Elfie. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Interesting. Anyway, sorry. I kind of interrupted you there.
Don't worry about it. So, that pagan statue, it's actually of a Dagdan deity.
No kidding. You're from Dagda, right?
Yes. I think it was the god of fate. I always wondered how it ended up there.
No clue. It's probably been there forever. You know, I remember there was this one foreigner who prayed to it all the time. Like, really prayed. She must have been from Dagda too.
Most likely. It will have to remain a mystery for now. Thanks, Happy. Is there anything you want to ask me?
What? Really? Let's see.
Well, that's all the time we got for today, folks. We will get more into these reports next time. I'll see you then.